Hi, everyone. I hope this message finds you all doing well, and I hope you are safe and with your families if you can be. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to let me know. I am about to take you through an introduction to our course online. I've been plugging away with that. I hope you all are ready to get back to doing some math. I look forward to working with you online. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I have discussion boards set up. I have everything set up. And the majority of everything will be available to you after March 20th, which is this Friday. Even though we don't start back until Monday, I'll have everything available to you. Okay? Let's get started. All right, so log into Blackboard, and whenever you log into Blackboard, you will see things as they normally are. You will see announcements, your initial welcome in class announcements. You'll see your syllabus, lecture notes, lecture videos. That was a new thing that has been added. Oops, let me not write on that. Okay, so let me slide this up a little bit so you can see. So you have your lecture videos, that's new. Discussion board is new. Homework, that's been there. Sample exams have been there. But now you have quizzes, office hours, and online exams. Okay, so let's go up to syllabus right quick. If you click syllabus, you will see that I have added here a syllabus addendum for online. That's important. You'll find all of the details, like about 5 pages worth of details of how we will continue this course online for the remainder of the semester if necessary. If we come back face to face, I will show you what the adjustments are. So here I'll come back to this at the end. I just wanted to give you a feel for what's happening and how we'll be doing this online. So I'll come back to that last. So now whenever you look to your left, notice that under lecture notes, I have lecture videos. If you click lecture videos, then you will now see all of the videos that I have uploaded so far. Right now, I have section 11.5 and sections 12.1 through 12.4. So, if you remember and if you look on your old syllabus, you'll see that I plan to give you an exam on April 2nd, and that exam was going to cover chapters 10, 11, and 12. Well, I've changed my mind since we're moving online, and I want to give you a test on chapters 10 and 11 first so you won't feel overwhelmed with the amount of material that's going to be on the exam coupled with us being online. So, your exam will cover chapters 10 and 11. So, make sure you make those adjustments. So, let me go back so you can see the video. If I go back to the announcements quickly and I scroll up, you will see here where I've put chapters 10 and 11 notes filled in. If you click this PDF, you'll find chapters 10 and 11 notes, all of them filled in case you left some of your materials at HPU and you are going to retrieve them using the link that I posted there. Okay, so note that all of that information is available to you. You should now be studying, continue studying. How about that? Okay, so going back to our tab, we're going to scroll up again and you'll see something new called discussion board. This is how you're going to communicate with me and with your classmates. Let's click discussion board, and now you'll see it's sliding in because I'm on my iPad and it wants to see the left side of the screen here. So note that it's not always going to be like that. All right, so here, note that I have introduction, and for each section we have left to cover. We've already covered 11.4, which is the chain rule, but I put that there just in case you have questions about it while you're reviewing it. And then section 11.5, we will cover that next week. Make sure you follow the course calendar adjustment that I provided on the syllabus addendum. Make sure you go through that. And I've created a discussion board for questions about your sample exam to review or discussion. So I want you to click introduction. Let's click that. So if you click introduction, you will see that I wrote you a message saying hello from Dr. Lewis. Click that. And when you click it, you'll see my message. You'll see my message here. I want you to actually click reply. Each one of you, I want you to click reply. Go in, hit reply. This is how I want you all to communicate with each other right now. Okay? Give you a chance to chat, check in, but this is a requirement for everyone. Reply to this introduction. Okay? Now, I want you to get comfortable using that because this is what we'll be using moving forward. Now, if I want to go back to our discussion board so you can see all of the other things there, other forums I've created, if you click section 11.5, that's going to be what we're going to talk about on Monday whenever you watch your video. If you click that, then what you'll see is once it finishes sliding over to the right, you will see a point, or you'll see two things up top where you can create a thread or subscribe to a thread. I want you, if you have a question that hasn't already been asked, I want you to hit create thread. So hit create, not right on it. Let's undo that. And let's hit create thread. And then you will see the following setup. Now, if you have a question, say you have a question about problem 1 from the homework. You type in problem 1 from homework and spell it correctly. And then what you will see here is you'll see a link where you can either put an attachment, or you can see a link where you can upload a screenshot or picture. These both are great links to use so people can actually see your work. This is important. Remember, we're online, and typically I can walk up to you, look at your work and see what you have, or your friends can look at your work and see what you have, and they can give you an idea and help you move forward. This is how we're going to move forward here. If you have a picture, just click that link. You'll see how you can upload a picture from there. And once you do all of that, then what you're going to do is scroll up, and then you're going to hit submit here. Okay, there you go. So that's how I want you to use the discussion boards. Pay attention to the questions people actually post, because if they've already posted your question, then reply to the thread that already exists for that. Don't create a new thread. Okay, now you'll also see on the left your homework, your sample exams. You're familiar with those. Now you'll see something called quizzes. You will have a quiz each week that you don't have an exam. If you click quizzes, like so, you'll see that I've created a quiz called Dummy Quiz, saying students did not touch this. This is just showing you I'm going to use this platform to post your quizzes. I haven't decided yet if your quizzes are going to be through Blackboard or if I'm going to actually post a document like I had here and then get you to actually turn that in by scanning in a PDF format and attaching it by using the same thing, submitting a link. Okay? Haven't decided yet. I'll keep you updated, so make sure you read your announcements all the time. Okay? Now, going back, let me scroll back and get to where you can see the left again. Now, if you click office hours, which appears here, then you will see that I'm going to use Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. In order to use Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, if you're using an iPad or if you are using a Mac, you will need to use the Safari browser. Okay? Now, here you don't have your screen won't look like this. You won't create a session because I've already created sessions for you. Right now I have section 7 open, so you will see Tuesday and Thursday office hours that are recurring during the normal class time. Now, I want to show you that you will join the session that I've created, and I'm giving you an option. In section 8, you'll see these times, but you won't see these exact same times. You'll see Tuesday and Thursday from 3:30 to 5:10 instead. What I'm going to allow is I'm going to allow anyone from either section to join in. Okay? You can choose to join in from 1:30 to 3:10, or you can choose to join in from 3:30 to 5:10, but it will be important. You have to attend one of those sessions. It is a requirement. This is like you being in class. This is an attendance type of thing. And I will use Starfish if you do not attend one of those, and I will have to make sure I flag you. Okay? So this is during our normal office hours, our normal class time, not our normal office hours. This will be our office hours, which are being held during our normal class time. Okay? So attend one of the sections. You choose whichever one you want to attend. I will send you links for the times that do not appear here already. Okay, so check your announcements frequently. Okay, in order to actually join the office hours, you will have to click join session. You will see an option over here where you can actually click and join the session. Join the session that way. Okay, now the online exams, you'll see online exams here. If you click online exams, you'll see that I am going to be using HonorLock. Okay, I am going to be using HonorLock. You may be thinking, hey, Dr. D, we've never used HonorLock at all. What are we going to do? How does this work? Is it secure? What's happening here? Well, note that HonorLock, that's my laptop. Let me mute that. Okay, note that HonorLock gives you an opportunity to take your exam and have it proctored. Okay, HonorLock does not have internal access to any of your devices due to FERPA and a privacy policy. The only content it has access to is the actual recording of what is on your screen once your screen share is enabled, as well as the webcam while the exam is conducted. That's it. Also, note that HonorLock does not have access to any files outside of your Blackboard exam. None whatsoever. In the event that you are hesitant to keep the Chrome extension active after you have completed your exam, then you can uninstall the extension at any time. You can uninstall it. The HonorLock extension can be reinstalled at ease at a later time or prior to the start of your next proctored exam. Okay, so note that HonorLock is secure. It won't access any of your files. It's set up. Okay, note that I have here an HonorLock practice test. I want you to go through and take that test. Notice that it's going to be available after March 19th, tomorrow at 5 p.m. This is just a practice test for you to get used to using HonorLock before you actually use it for exam 2. So go through, do the practice test, follow the prompts on the screen, and go through that exam. You have until Tuesday, March 24th at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to go through and complete this HonorLock practice test. After that, it will no longer be available. Take advantage of it. Go through this. It'll be available to you tomorrow after 5 p.m. That's March 19th after 5 p.m. It will no longer be available after March 24th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have several days to go through that. Go ahead and do it. Become comfortable using it. Okay? So now we've talked about your online exams. I'm going to scroll back up. Oh, let me not write on that. I'm going to scroll back up. There's nothing else. You have my grades. So now let's go back to where it says syllabus. Click syllabus, and let's quickly go through your syllabus addendum. Okay, so I've already talked to you about basic information. Before you start clicking on anything else, watch this introductory video thoroughly. Okay, finish it. Go through the end of the video. Okay, discussion boards. I've already talked to you about the discussion boards, but note that it's written and spelled out here for you. If you want to ask me questions about homework problems and other topic related questions, use these forms. It tells you how to create a thread, tells you what to write. I encourage you to include your work that you've tried. You can type this in or you can scan a PDF and upload it the way I showed you. You can rewind this video and you can watch that part over again. Whenever I give you a quiz, you may not discuss quizzes on the discussion boards. If you do, you will receive a 0 for that assignment. I will respond to questions once every 24 hours, Monday through Friday, on your discussion boards. You should use these forums to interact with your classmates and myself. Okay? Classmates, feel free to respond to a thread that already exists. This is like having a classroom discussion. I want you to interact with each other. This is the point of creating discussion boards. Okay? Next up, office hours. I talked about them. But on this form, you'll actually see the other times that are available. You'll see the 3:30 to 5:10. I will put actual links to these sessions on in your announcements on Blackboard. For those meeting 3:30 to 5:10, I will put the links for the 1:30 to 3:10 sections there. For those meeting 1:30 to 3:10, I'll put these links there. Okay. Again, you'll need to use Safari when using Blackboard Collaborate. Again, these are my expectations. I expect you to attend one session on Tuesday and one session on Thursday. You can choose which time you prefer. If you do not attend one of those sessions, that will be the same as you missing class, and I will note that in Starfish. Also note, and I put it in red so it can stand out. I will also devote 1 hour on Mondays and Wednesdays to answer questions on the discussion boards from 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will send you a link for the Blackboard Collaborate option if you wish to use this instead. You can share your screen with me, and I can share my screen with you, and we can work on problems together. It's just like we be in class. Okay? It has a raise your hand feature. You can also use that. You can post your questions to the discussion board anytime. Okay? For your honor lock exams, you will need to make sure you use the Google Chrome browser. So make sure you download Google Chrome if you do not have that. Okay. Lecture videos. We've talked about those. So make sure you do that. Am I expecting you to watch all of the videos at the same time? Absolutely not. Note that I don't expect you to do that. See the adjusted course calendar that I've typed out below. It's a detailed calendar. Watch it. I read it, check in daily. I recommend printing the notes as you would for class, fill them in as you watch the videos, pause, rewind if you need to, and then use the discussion boards. Your exam instructions and your deadlines or your dates. So again, you're going to be using Honor Lock. Whenever you are taking your exam, you will be able to use blank paper, a calculator, and a pencil or pen to write with. You will not be given partial credit on your exams. Let me go ahead and scroll up. You will not be given partial credit on your exams. Your exams will be multiple choice, and you will have to select the correct answer. You will have 240 minutes to take the exams. Notice that is 4 hours. So if you have time and a half, note that this exam that I've created, that I'm giving you 240 minutes to take, it's a standard class exam, so I will not be giving you more than the 4 hours. That works for every student. 4 hours is an extended time that I'm giving to you because we're transitioning online. This is significantly longer than what I would allow in class. I'm doing this because you're transitioning to an online format. Be careful. Once you click the test and you click begin, the test is going to start. Do not click begin until you are ready to take the test. If you click begin, it's going to go until your time runs out, and that is your one attempt. I'm going to give you 2 attempts to take your exam. That's right, you heard me correctly. I'm giving you 2 chances to take your test. The higher of the 2 grades will be recorded. Make sure, do not click begin until you're ready to take the test, okay? If you have questions, let me know. But this is extremely generous, okay? Now, your exam dates. Exam 2, Your exam 2 will open on March 27th, 2020. Exam 2 is going to cover chapters 10 and 11, which the main topics there are limits, derivatives, and continuous functions. Remember, I've already posted the notes, showed you where to find them filled in. Exam 2 will display after 12 a.m. on March 27th, 2020, and will no longer be displayed or no longer be available to you after 11:59 p.m. March 29th, 2020. So, exam 2, which I'm going to open March 27th, is due by March 29th at 11:59 p.m. Do not wait until the last minute to complete your exams. I'm giving you 3 days to complete this exam, 2 attempts, and 4 hours each attempt, which is very generous. So make sure you follow these instructions carefully. Exam 3 will cover chapters 12 and 13. Exam 3, I will post all your information about it in the announcements in Blackboard. So make sure you follow them. The quizzes I've already discussed and showed you. I told you you will still have them on your non-exam weeks. Your quizzes will be in Blackboard, or I will post a quiz and have you submit a PDF version to me. 2 apps that I recommend highly that are free, Adobe Scan or Cam Scanner, because you can scan them in as a PDF file and you can upload it to Blackboard easily. Okay, so these are the apps you need to download, Adobe Scanner or Cam Scanner. You don't have to do both, it's up to you. If you need help going through the videos or figuring out how to use those apps, watch these videos. Okay, below you will see, let me not move the entire screen, do the adjusted course calendar. So here you will find everything that I expect you to do each day. Note, we only meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So this will be easier for you. Your videos that are created are like 30 minutes, some may be up to 40, but it goes through the entire lesson and explains it in detail. I want you to watch those videos. Watch the videos for sections 11.5 and 12.1 on Monday. Take notes using the lecture notes available in Blackboard. And then on Tuesday, I want you to watch those videos again before we meet for our office hours, and then work on your sample exam 2. Just start working on it, okay? Because I'm going to give you a chance to ask me questions about all of that material during our office hour sessions. And remember, you can choose whatever hours you want to join in, whether it be 1:30 to 3:10 or 3:30 to 5:10, okay? On March 25th, which is Wednesday, I want you to work on your sample exam 2. March 26th, you're going to have a review day for exam 2, just as you would if we were in class. It's going to cover chapters 10 and 11, and you have to attend one of those sessions, okay? Exam 2 is going to open. Read the detailed exam instructions that I went through above, or rewind the video and watch it, okay? Exam 2 is due by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now you'll see what I would expect you to do for the remaining days throughout the semester. If you have any questions whatsoever, let me know. Let me know. I'll most likely have a Blackboard Collaborate session set up for this Friday, March 20th, for you all to join in and ask me questions if you have them. So make sure you watch the video, and welcome to being online. Bye, and take care of yourselves.